Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers Fan Reaction. Live game reaction. The Oilers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in Edmonton. The Lightning in their last 10, believe it or not, have actually, been winning. Tonight's goaltenders are Andrei Vasilevskiy versus Stuart Skinner. Vasilevskiy, as we know, is 12-8-1 on the season with a .240 goals against average and a .909 save percentage. Whereas Skinner is .292 and an .892, 9-7-2. Good news is for the Oilers, though, is in Skinner's last 7 starts, he's looking pretty damn good. Tampa Bay's on a 2-game winning streak. The Oilers are on a 2-game winning streak of their own, beating Columbus and St. Louis. Tampa beat San Jose and Vancouver. Now, if the Oilers didn't put that stinker up against Vegas losing 1-0, they'd be on a 6-game heater right now. Just throwing that out there, had they scored 2 goals against Vegas. That's it, 2. Not asking too much, just 2 goals, right? This team should be capable of scoring 2 goals. Now, I'm going to be a little late to the party, but I will not miss game time. So you guys all enjoy. Like I said, I'll be a little late, but you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys can hear me good, hear the TV good. We're good, we're golden. Catch you guys in a few minutes.
It's all Rogers tonight. Welcome to Canadians Game. Is a night where we celebrate kids and families new to Canada. My new buddy Ishwat from Pakistan and Franco from the Philippines. I mean, they are here and they are enjoying the fact they're now new Canadians in Canada. So listen, lacrosse is definitely our national pastime. But I think a lot of people would agree, especially when the snow starts to fall, hockey is our passion. So new Canadians and Canadians new to the game of hockey. Look at this lovely young group of young men who stop by to say hello just to show a while ago. We want to make sure that we let them know we love the fact that they are starting not only to love this country but love hockey. And so you've heard a lot about the 4 nations face off. It's Canada and 3 other countries trying to prove they are the best. And there's a great representation of the Canadian team right here tonight. Your own Elements, Connor McDavid, all across the country. Another kid from Alberta and Brayton Point, Saskatchewan, represented by Brandon Hagel, who grew up in Northville, and Anthony Cirelli, the Paisan from Etobicoke, Ontario. And of course, the man leading the entire way is John Cooper. We are set up for a fantastic night of hockey. To all of Canada, welcome here to Rogers Place. I've got a couple of kids in the broadcast booth ready to call tonight's game. It'll be the Nebraska. And Jack Michaels. Man, what a country. Man, what a night. We expect it to be this evening here at Rogers Place. Connor's ready to go, and so is Brandon. Stay tuned. Hockey is next. Rogers Oilers Hockey on Sportsnet. Brought to you by Rogers Xfinity. Change the way we cheer with internet that's ready for everything. And by Wilson, official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra, Export, or Excel, there's a Wilson with your name on it. Must be legal drinking age. Everyone's forgotten who just got it. Time to remind them.
You will ruin this family's name.
He's going to destroy himself.
I took all the risk. And I took you. All you want to do is to kill as much as you can, but I kill you.
Hi, friends. How's everybody doing? Good. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Tuesday evening, snowy Tuesday evening in Edmonton. That bodes well for ice conditions at Rogers Place. Thank you, Lubo, for that. Thank you for being here, buddy. I know you're sick. I'm with you. Let's battle through this together. Hats off, though, boys. Robert Clark.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
Let's play some puck, eh? Let's go. Absolutely. Whoever gets it. What? What, Fitty? Sorry, folks.
He beat St. Louis 4-2 on Saturday, making 29 saves in the process. At the other end of the ice, generally regarded as the world's best goaltender, at least in the top.
The world's best goaltender, Andre Vasilevsky. I'm okay with that. .200 assists. Let's go, Nurse. Get your 200 tonight. And the Oilers lose the opening faceoff.
Tampa lineup that arrives in town with a 14-9-2 record. Paul flipped down defensively with Nurse up front, it's Draisaitl centering. Vasily Podkolzin and Kasperi Kapanen, your starting runs brought to you by Scotiabank, believing there's a place for all Canadians in Canada's game. And right off the hop here, opening minute, Tampa takes a penalty. Hagel to the box for a hold.
Power play Oilers to start her off. Let's go.
He's just such a fast skater. Gets down that left-hand side, throws it to the middle of the ice, then he gets over into the corner. Watch him kind of wrap up with Darnell Nurse, and Nurse does the right thing here. He kind of turns into the pressure, draws his call. His head gets wrapped up around him. Thought it was a little ticky-tack early in the game. The hand immediately went up, though, because he impeded his forward motion after he turned against him. First power play goes to Edmonton.
But like you said, he gave him one a little bit, right? He gave him the first hole, but not the second one.
Oilers lose the face-off.
Played Alberta Sportsbook,
And the puck is out of the zone.
much like the Oilers has started to come alive lately. They were very good last year, fifth, then started off terribly. They have wiped out 29 of the last 33 coming in. That's 88% over their last 13 games. Here's Connor McDavid with Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Bouchard, and Zach.
And McDavid loses the puck. Oh, gets it back, though. If you lose it, you get it back. Sorry, my voice just cracked. Yes, I just hit puberty.
From the Laws Glendening, and sure enough, he breaks up another pass at the blue line and allows a length of the ice clear for J.J. Moser, formerly of Arizona. Tampa picked him up along.
Yeah, I agree. Oilers fans are good. There's
Drop by Bouchard and McDavid, skittering his way to the offensive zone. Edmonton power play starting to heat up. 5 for its last 11. Nugent Hopkins double teamed in the corner by Paul and Emil Lilleberg. Now taking it as McDavid poked it free for Draisaitl, swatted into the corner by Jay Gensel. Tremendous defensive play. Nugent Hopkins kicks it back to Bouchard on a slot. He'll send it over to Draisaitl. Surveying the situation. Pressure from Gensel. Served up to Bouchard. Now you've got Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard waits, doesn't get a shot through, and it's rifled down the right-hand side by Nick Paul.
Yeah, more needs to be done there. Good job by Gensel to get in that lane and get a piece of that shot route to the net. Wasn't a hard one, but that needs to get through down deep into the zone with bodies in front.
All right, 18 seconds left to go in the first power play for Edmonton. Not looking good at all.
15 seconds, and then
But hey, that's what we kind of figured, right?
second stint with Tampa, and he's helped settle this Tampa club down defensively, Louis. They've improved. They entered 14th in the league in goals against. Last year they were 25th, and that's a big reason why John Cooper feels like he's got a much better hockey club, and they're second in the league in goal differential coming in. Lead pass a little bit too far for Zemgus Girgensons, who of course spent a decade in Buffalo. Lilleberg from center just missed Hagel, fresh out the box. Skinner will leave it. Oilers don't even get a shot on that power play. And sometimes you'll see that, Louis, early in the game on power play. Sometimes the guys don't love that because they're not in the rhythm of the game yet.
Still need to do better.
Doesn't matter. You got to get a shot on. That's not an excuse. No excuses there. You have to get a shot on.
You got to have that shot mentality early. If you don't feel like you're moving the puck around well, get a puck to the net, have that urgency to get it there. And Edmonton did it. And allowed Tampa to kill it off.
Nikita Kucherov, that was really close to being onside. He had 3 points in his return on Sunday after missing 2 games. Little banged up. Comes off a 4-2 win over the Vancouver Canucks.
That's all right. First power play is never very good for the Oilers, especially early on in the game. But still, you got to get shots. No excuses for no shots at all.
He's injected some new life into this Tampa attack. We've played 4 minutes, and we've yet to see a shot on net.
Yeah, we've seen a big hit though. This is Kulak jumping up in the rush, and Lilleberg just absolutely pounds him with his shoulder. Lilleberg, I mean, that's just a big hit. And doesn't really know, I believe, Lilleberg that well. He's a guy you don't play that often, you don't see him too often, but a big sweep catches him with the shoulder and stops him in his tracks. And he'll remember that the next time he comes down the right side.
Broke in last year as a rookie, played about half the year, 37 games, the Norwegian. Played in a number of world championships for his home country. Another guy that was originally drafted by Arizona, of course, now relocated to Utah. Shoveled in by Moser, and now Bouchard. First play up the middle, but Colson was there to snare it and give it up to Draisaitl. Lead pass from Kasperi Kapanen, and
We will be talking about the trade that Colorado made with San Jose. And I can't believe I have to say this to Oiler fans. We dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet. I wish you would have scored. That'd be great. You guys can disagree with me, but I think we dodged a bullet not getting Blackwood. I just think there's something.
How about that great look we just showed you of John Cooper's piercing eyes, the longest tenured head coach in the National Hockey League. We have an icing call.
How? What do you mean how?
In his 13th year, and at one point,
Did you not see what Colorado gave up for him?
of 6 trips to the final in 8 years. 4 trips, and then 2 other occasions. They led 3-2 in the conference final, lost to Pittsburgh and Washington in 2016 and 2018, respectively.
No. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it was a bad trade for Colorado. Too much. You gave up a starting goalie for a career backup goalie. I'll get into that in the first commercial break. I have a big block there by the Oilers, and he's gone. McDavid loses the handle. Breakaway loses the handle. Damn it. Oh. Just a second. Sorry, guys. I got to take you to that screen right quick here. I know. All right. You'd be surprised. I would have went Gergiev longer. Like I said, you're entitled to your opinion, but you missed something. When I tell you what I know and why I know it, you'll see why I don't think Blackwood is any good. What the Oilers have with Skinner and Picard is better than Blackwood. Big save by Skinner as we're talking about it. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. And they're not making the playoffs with Blackwood either. It's not an upgrade. Blackwood is not an upgrade for what they had. It's a parallel move. Colorado goalie tandem right now is Blackwood and Wedgwood. They are not playoff goaltenders. Can we get a commercial break? That'd be great. 15 days till Christmas? Love it. I like that. Then we're in the January month of doom. 3-2 Nashville over Calgary? Okay with that. I'm alright with that. And I know this is going to upset a lot of Colorado fans. It's not crazy. You'll see. You'll see. I'll tell you why it's not an upgrade. I really wish I could tell you why, but these clowns don't stop talking. Okay, I'll bet my life savings too they won't. They're one injury away from being a bad roster. What a shot by Ekholm! 1-0 Oilers! Woo! He's back! Challenging for offsides. Coach's challenge. Ooh, no. That might be a goal being called back. But that's okay.
Yes, Hyman's leg is up off the ice, but it's the plane of the blue line. So we're going to need to see a better look to override a goal.
And they might have one. That's linesman Jonathan Deschamps on the left and Caleb Apperson on the right. This one may give us a better idea.
This is a little higher up in the seat.
Well, he hasn't broken the plane there.
No. Yeah, it's really close.
That's a good goal. That's a good goal to me.
All right. Gordon Dwyer.
On further video review, it's determined the play was offside. We have no goal.
Dang it.
That was a good, 45 seconds after they break into the zone. And that's sometimes the frustrating thing about this rule. They're going to say 36 seconds officially. But
It's a great challenge.
it's a great challenge.
So the time that goes by allows them to really take a look at it. This is a real good look here.
That's a joke. Like, I don't think you should be allowed to. If it happens within 10, 15 seconds, it's all good. But a minute, 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
That was a cycle of turnovers by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Edmonton capitalized on the blast by Ekholm.
But I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go get the baby.
My point is that's one where the offside had no impact. You're
It didn't have any impact at all, but I'm back.
time enough to turn the puck over 3 times. But nevertheless, that's where the letter of the rule can come back to play.
Change the letter of the rule.
Here's a steal by Moser from center ice and no wrist it down deep. Darnell Nurse will pick up a loose puck and send it over to Kulak and gathers and then looking for Captain, and that eluded him. And that'll turn into an icing call against Edmonton with 7.5 minutes having elapsed. And Ekholm, who hammered one home, sees it taken off the board for offside.
And for Edmonton, they have to get back to what they were just doing there. Maybe a little bit of a break, well, a big break for the Tampa Bay Lightning. To be able to kind of reel it in, they were turning the puck over in 2 shifts successively, and it resulted in that first goal against it was taken back. But Edmonton started to feast on those turnovers and create opportunities.
Oilers come in with 5 wins in 6 games. They've won 3 straight at home after managing just 1 victory in regulation in their first 11 at Rogers Place. Jake Genson trying to power his way through. Meanwhile, the Lightning 3-0-1 in their last 4 on the road. This is game 2 of a 4-game trip for John Cooper's club. Matthias Janmark had a poke checked off his stick. Perfect skated away. He draws in with the injury David Chernak, who got hurt in the third period of their win Sunday in Vancouver. Lilleberg and Point, years ago, this would have been whistled down about 10 seconds ago. The crowd growing restless. It's just lodged against that kick plate, the yellow strip beneath the dashboard. Here's Troy Stetcher coming off his first goal in 65 games. First as an Oiler in the win over St. Louis. Much needed insurance goal that essentially put away Genius.
St. Louis was pushing at that time. Timely goal by Stetcher.
Yeah, the 3-0 lead was down to 3-2, and then Stetcher from a bad angle really deflated the Blues' comeback hopes. Emerson will fire the lead for the Oilers.
Yeah, they did.
Reverse quickly, and McDonough fires it up the gut, broken up by Bouchard. Bounced around, Hyman back on it, and McDonough with a poke check, forcing it back through center. Jurgensen has not scored yet.
7 o'clock games are hard, I know.
It's not, unthinkable for him to score double-digit goals. He did it 4 times in 11 years in Buffalo. Glenn Bennett, checked by
No, I agree with that.
flipped up the left-hand side. Jurgensen's got
Losing Sergachev hurt them too.
wants a piece of Glenn Bennett. Scored it through to McDonough. Back behind Isamon. This is an effective shift for Tampa. They've got Edmonton bottled up.
Fourth line up against the top line, and they just hemmed it with the defensive zone. Real solid shift.
Ekholm finally will break out. Pressure from Gonzalez, and that forces a turnover. Here's Geeky on top of the puck. 43 goals last year in the Western Hockey League. To the point for Hedman. A one-timer by Moser didn't reach. He get picked up by Nugent Hopkins, laid off the glass, and safely back through center. Quickly advanced by Aaron Bradish up the left-hand side. He coughed it up. Bouchard, the flip back to center, hoisted back in by Hedman. That'll die in the corner for Bouchard. Played it up the middle, and it's Derek Ryan on the right-hand side for Connor Brown. Hedman defended. Puck worked in for Corey Perry, who of course was part of the Tampa club that went to the 2022 final and lost to Colorado.
I'll make my case at the commercial break. I'm not going to talk over these two guys to make my case. Because now I got to wait until this is over. It's in here. I have a valid case for why Colorado's not going to make the playoffs, and it's going to upset a lot of purists. But that's okay.
Directs to Brown. He was stuffed by Henry. Tried to go up the boards. That scored it free for a moment. Kicked the line by Ryan. Kuda. Back to Ryan on his backhand. Did not take the shot. One-timer Nurse save.
Almost a goal by Darnell Nurse.
Just wide by Vasilevsky. He didn't get all that.
Patience Oilers fans are good. Patience. I will tell you why the Blackwood trade wasn't good, and why I feel, this is my personal opinion, why Colorado won't make the playoffs.
Pinball through. Off the corner boards, collected by Nurse. Edmonton will roll the line change. Here's Nurse on his backhand and that short side of the save.
Did we finally get a commercial break? Because that'd be cool.
With 8:27 to go in the first period, relentlessness exhibited by the Edmonton Oilers.
Alright, so we got a first commercial break. I was talking to an insider in New Jersey. I call him an insider because he actually works for the New Jersey Hockey Club. And he said, you can say that. You can say that, but you'd be wrong. I asked him, why did you guys get rid of Blackwood? Like, why were you guys so happy when Blackwood didn't re-sign or you traded him? I don't know the circumstance why he wasn't in New Jersey. He said, dude. He said, Matt, I'll be completely honest with you. When the game is on the line and there's pressure on him, he folds. When there's pressure of winning, when there's pressure of being good for a good hockey club, he doesn't handle pressure well. I said, well, why are his numbers this year in San Jose so good? And he said, really, his numbers are good in San Jose. There's no pressure to win in San Jose. You go to San Jose as a goalie, you're expected to let in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're expected. Hey, how's it going? No. He said in San Jose, Anaheim, Montreal, Ottawa, Utah to an extent. He said there's Columbus. He said there's certain teams you go to as a goalie, you're expected to give up 4 or 5 goals a game. And when you don't give up 4 or 5, you give up 1 or 2, you get amazing stats because you face 50, 60, 70, 80 shots a game, and you're only letting in 1 or 2, but you're not pressured. You're not pressured to win now. You're not pressured to do anything. There's no pressure to win. He said this Colorado trade will be bad for Blackwood. Now he has the pressure of playing behind an elite defenseman in Makar and his partner Taves. But after Makar and Taves, the Colorado defense drops off to worse than the Oilers. The forward group of Colorado after McKinnon, Rantanen, and Comfer drops significantly worse than most teams in the NHL. He said Colorado gets masked by their mistakes by how good Makar is. And he point blank said to me, this trade that Colorado made, trading Georgiev away, just will show Georgiev also folds under pressure, and when he goes to San Jose, he's going to put up Blackwood-type numbers in San Jose. I'm not saying they're trash, I'm just saying you pay attention to the next 2 months of hockey. They are unfortunately one bad injury away from being a bottom 10 team. Just like the Oilers are one bad injury away from being a bottom 10 team. You can say about every player, about every team. Oilers all day, every day. I'm just saying. This guy was pretty adamant the fact that Blackwood, playing in New Jersey, had the opportunity to be a starter. Excuse me. But as soon as the pressure got high, and it got closer to the playoffs, he started playing badly and getting put out. And that's what's going to happen. Like, I hope it doesn't. No, they didn't win because of Kemper. They won because of Makar being Makar, McKinnon and Rantanen being McKinnon and Rantanen, and they had better support staff. Guys, I'm not blowing smoke and saying I hate Colorado. I don't. I have much respect for the way Colorado does business and the way that team is run. Their supporting staff the year Colorado won the Cup. Let's be completely honest. Colorado's won 1 cup with this amazing hockey team they've had. Right? They haven't been to a conference final since then. And they've only been to 1 on their run. That was the first and only time that they were in the conference final with this group of players. Other than that, it's first round exit, second round exit. Oh, no, it wasn't because of, but with, yes. But they also had the supporting cast of Byram on defense. We undervalue how great Byram was for that defense. The forward group was better also. Hey, how's it going? Good save by Vasilevsky. I'm just saying, these next few months are going to show you why I think that trade. Why can't we talk about cups? We can talk about cups. Oilers are winning 3 in the next 5 years. Cups. No, I agree with you. I'm just saying, Blackwood's numbers right now are inflated because of a bad team. But if he's on, and I get the argument, well, if he's on a good team, his numbers will be even better. Yes and no, he won't be facing as many shots. Why can't we talk about cups? I can talk about cups. I can be that Oilers fan that says Colorado only went to the cup final because they cheated against the Oilers. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I can be that guy. Well, if it wasn't for the 2 offsides Colorado got away with. I'm just saying, Colorado better be careful what they traded for and what they gave up in return. Because Blackwood is the flash-in-the-pan hot goalie right now. Best goalie in the league right now by far. I will not take that away from Blackwood. Statistically this year, he's one of the tops. But let's see what happens when the calendar turns to months of March, February and March. and then we'll have that conversation. Although I'm okay with being proven wrong. I'm okay if everybody comes in here in April when Colorado is in third place in their division and says, Matt, you're a clown and you're wrong. I'm okay with that. I don't mind being wrong. I love being right, but I don't mind being wrong. Offside Edmonton, otherwise the score is 1-0 Oilers.
Likes to possess the puck, likes to make plays around the net. They've really hindered their ability to come up with possession. Good defensive hockey so far, but have gotten to work in the offensive zone.
They're working hard.
2 years ago, Tampa returned the favor last
No, their reasoning is valid as to why Colorado is better than what I'm saying they're going to be. I won't take that reasoning away from you at all. You're right. I could just be alluding to an out to lunch with all of hockey, which is true too.
taken away by Darnell Nurse. Drysdale hovering close by. Glendening on him. Glendening trying to feed the middle. It was broken up by Nurse.
Okay, you can say that. I think they will. I think they will be getting 3 and 5.
Gives it up for Victor. Looking for a moment at Glendening's.
They have one cup of the super team they built. Absolutely.
Tip that puck into the zone.
Colorado was better than the Oilers on the defensive end. The crippling things for the Oilers is their defense. Oilers are good. You can't even deny that. The crippling thing for the Oilers is their defense. What did Colorado have for years when they had McCarr, Taves, Byram? They had a loaded defense. They don't have that anymore. Go check out the Cup run and the Cup team that Colorado had. That's not the Colorado Avalanche anymore. That's not them. But I get what you're saying. I understand it and I respect it. They're just not that team anymore.
The Wild have taken over as Central Division leaders with Winnipeg's recent slide. Matthias Janmark hustles his way into the offensive zone. He's cut off there in the corner. You know Minnesota's always a tough out in St. Paul. It is for Edmonton. Great point building speed. I believe he's drawn a penalty here. Stick in on the hands. It's going to be a slash against Edmonton.
Slash against the Oilers. 7 o'clock game.
Some speed to the neutral zone, just gets a little whack into the hand there.
No, I agree 100%.
But you're going to see
100%. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. But I'm just stating facts. Like, I agree. I am not taking away those facts, man. You are speaking facts. But they're not that team anymore. You're just like, I'm gonna. Yeah, I kind of need 2 hands. 7 o'clock games are tough for me, guys, because. Yeah, sorry about that. No, it's we'll stop updating the out-of-town scoreboard down then if it scares people. That's not good. We don't want to scare anybody. You will know when the Oilers score or the other team scores. Hey. Oilers are on a penalty kill. Hey. Nothing. Oilers Tampa late in the first period. But no, I agree with you. Like I said, maybe I just don't understand the way Colorado is going to do it, and I could be completely wrong, and they could be still that really good team. I'm okay with being proven wrong. I won't lose any sleep over being wrong. You need to relax. What?
I said, have you ever
5 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 7-4 Edmonton. No, I didn't take a blanket. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. Love you. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I know, eh? No, you're good, though. I will update you guys on the out-of-town scoreboard during the first intermission. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first. What a block by Darnell Nurse. So many freaking cords. Half. No, I agree. No, but they did give up a really good goal scorer to make the trade work. Hey, Dan, how's it going? But that's the thing. Everybody is saying, well, why didn't the Oilers make that trade? So we're going to trade Stuart Skinner for Blackwood? Because they didn't want Picard. San Jose didn't want Picard. That was already discussed, and that was an option on the table. Will you take Picard for Blackwood? San Jose said, no, we want Stuart Skinner. You're not getting Stuart Skinner. So for all those Oiler fans that are griping and complaining, well, why didn't the Oilers trade for Blackwood when you had a chance? Because it was Skinner for Blackwood. And that's not a trade the Oilers can afford to make. Two and a half minutes left to go in the first period. Nothing score. 7-5 Oilers are your shots. Also, both teams have had a power play. Both teams that did nothing on a power play. McDavid scores! That's not offside. That is magic in me. I agree. That's proof I don't stink. 1-0 Edmonton, 8-5 shots, 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Assisted by Leon Draisaitl and Brett Kulak. What's one thing your power play can't do? Cost you momentum. Unfortunately for them, it cost them momentum. Here comes McDavid again. Bouchard. Hopkins to Bouchard. Up to Stetcher to McDavid. Looking for Hopkins. As a pure hockey trade, I like it as a pure hockey trade. But what a play by Nurse. Unfortunately, he runs into Derek Ryan. Also, heads up, Arvidsson was skating today. He's a week away. 1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining in the first period.
On it for Tampa. Run into Aaron Ryan. Nurse. Trying to move it up the boards. Perry couldn't get it out. Hagel with less than a minute to go. Oh, beautiful move.
What a play by Paul. What a better save by Skinner. His return game is Florida on the 16th. Arvidsson will be playing December 16th against the Florida Panthers. First time we get the champs in town. We want the Oilers. We want the cup. 38 seconds left to go in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton. Both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play. 9-6 are shots for the Oilers. Oilers had a goal waved off due to offside after 40 seconds of zone pressure. 13 seconds. What Who fans will say. What Colorado fans are going to say? I've spoken to a few of them. I've had exchanges with a few Colorado fans. They're delusional. They think this is the greatest trade this team has ever made. They're short-term blindness. I'm gonna call it that. It's short-term blindness. Oh, Panthers fans. Oh yeah, bring them in. I want them in here. I want all the Panther fans you guys know. Invite them to this stream. Please invite them to this stream. Hey, who's these? Let's check out the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by this guy. Thank you, Jackson. I like my jersey too. It is the Draisaitl 29 jersey. I have an Eberle 14 in the 2016 jersey. And I have a Ryan Smith 06 oil drop jersey on the crest. Anyways, out of town scoreboard. Let's check it out. Lots of games going. Lots of games. 11 games in total tonight. We'll talk about the finals before we talk about the games that are going on. Jesus, there's a lot of games going on. Final, Toronto Maple Leafs beat the New Jersey Devils 2-1 in overtime despite being outshot 38-15. Ouchies. Colorado 6, Penguins 2. Man, the Penguins can't get out of their own way. Please trade Sidney Crosby. Get Crosby out of net, please. Get Crosby out of Pittsburgh. Please get Crosby out of Pittsburgh. Hurricanes beat the San Jose Sharks 3-2. The Flyers beat the Blue Jackets 5-3. Going on right now. In the first period, the Wild are tied 0-0 with the Utah Hockey Club halfway through the first period. After 1, Lightning 0, Oilers 1. After 2, Jets 3, Bruins 1. After 2, Flames 4, Panthers 3. And late in the third period, the Kings 2, the Islanders 1. Now that you get it, got it good, and understood. That's your out-of-town scoreboard. More like Pittsburgh doesn't deserve to have Sidney Crosby playing for them anymore. Like that, I feel bad for him. He took such a huge discount to play there, and it's just, get that man out of there. Like I said, I don't hate the Colorado Avalanche. I just really think they're overhyped. Just like any fan that's not an Oiler fan says, we don't hate the Edmonton Oilers, we just think they're overhyped. I feel that. I'm not blinded to the fact that a lot of people think the Oilers are a two-man team. I'm not blind to the fact that most nights they're probably right. The Oilers are carried by Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. I'm not blinded to that fact. No, it's as long as you want it to be, man. If you're two people, Jackson and Joseph, and you guys are going on adventures, that's exactly what your name needs to be. What you guys do with your channel, that's exactly what you want it to be. That's what's going to attract people to you. If you're Jackson and he's Joseph, and you guys go on awesome adventures, that's exactly what the name should be. Absolutely stick with that name. Just remember, you guys are going on adventure for yourself, right? Like, end of the day, it's about you. Hey, man. I used to go on lots of adventures, and then I started having kids a lot. And now we got kids that we can't go on adventures anymore. So, what was some of the adventures you went on, Jackson? Tell us a crazy story of one of your adventures. I can tell you my adventure at the grocery store. Those are adventures. That's about the sum of my adventures right now, being 40. Yes, absolutely. We have another friend that does camping in the back of his truck. Great guy. So only one goal scored in the first period for the Oilers. That was Connor McDavid, assisted by Draisaitl and Kulak. A little bit of wrenching the neck. Oh. Go find that sport. Yeah, man, I miss that guy. Don't start again. What? Go Tampa. Yeah, go Tampa. Eh? Let's hope they show up in the second period and actually get a goal. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for being here. As always, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. It's just more than me behind the scenes. Lots of things go on to make this work. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, we welcome those guys too. You just gotta chill out with them thinking they're great. They've had a great run. They've had a great run. I can't wait for their run to be over and they miss the playoffs back to back to back years. That's fine. You can clown on us. It's okay. We're used to it. We're not all delusional. We don't all think that this team is going to win the cup every year. This team has flaws. This team has roster flaws. My favorite hockey player now or my favorite hockey player of all time? My favorite Oiler of all time is Glenn Anderson. My favorite hockey player right now is Leon Draisaitl. Yeah, exactly. My favorite hockey player of all time, Gordie Howe. Wayne Gretzky and Gordie Howe are 1 and 1A. I'm in my 40s. I've been around. I've seen the Oilers win cups. You know what? It is what it is. I'm a big fan of. Hey, Trucker, how's it going? Where are we coming from tonight, my friend? Gordie Howe is a legend, but Wayne Gretzky is the GOAT. He is the only GOAT. Hey, not too bad. I love Hopkins. I don't have a Hopkins jersey yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, you know. One day I'll go and get a Chinese sweatshop to make me a jersey and get 93 on the back. Ooh. Ooh. Overrated. I don't know about that kid. If he's so overrated, why does he have more assists than the next guy has points? But that's overrated. Just saying. It's okay if you don't know hockey. I understand. I mean, if you're all of 15, 16 years old and you've never seen a good hockey game in your life, I understand. And yes, guys, what we are watching right now in the NHL, it's not good hockey. It's fast, it's skill-based, but it's not the best hockey. Yager's definitely not better. How's Yager better? Ooh. Hockey's an easy sport to learn, except skating is hard. But I was talking to a coach friend of mine. 14 is okay, right? Like, I remember when I was 14. Uh, the good old days when you can go out and do things and there wasn't social media. You could go jump in a truck and go for a drive for a couple hours. And the worst thing that would happen to you is you get home and your dad's standing on the porch with the porch light on, stomping his foot. You knew you're getting an ass kicking, but hey, cops were never involved. You weren't on social media. You weren't blasted all over the internet. I don't know how you kids do it nowadays where everything you do is recorded and under a microscope. That's one thing I don't envy about you guys, honestly. I loved the freedom we had as kids. Like, we did so many messed up things in our younger days, as the older crowd could probably attest to, that we would nowadays never be able to get away with. Hey, that's awesome, man. You continue doing that, man. You just keep playing hockey. Not true, actually. Not true. I don't care about the name on the back. I'm very much about the crest. If Wayne Gretzky never played a day with the Edmonton Oilers and he still had the career he had, he'd still be one of my favorite players. Gordie Howe never played for the Edmonton Oilers and he's one of my favorite players. Yager is loyal to his own team. Little story, if you don't know, Yager's only playing because he has to. Yager's not playing because he wants to. Yager's being forced to play because he has to. Because if he doesn't play, the team he owns folds. That's a fact. Like, look it up. It's true. The only reason why Yager's still playing right now is because he has to. Yep, he kept getting bounced around. Calgary was one of his final stops. I respect Yager for what he did in the NHL and what he's doing for his team. But he's only playing right now because he has to, and it sucks. Watching him go out, like I do watch a lot of European hockey. I watch a lot of hockey now, and it's especially European League hockey. Like I do like the European style hockey. I like the bigger ice. I like there's more hitting over in Europe, and it seems like every day they're battling for more pressure. He wasn't loyal than Wayne. Don't say that. Wayne Gretzky wanted to be an Oiler. Why would you say that he's more loyal? Do you know the story behind Wayne Gretzky not being an Oiler? Had nothing to do with Wayne Gretzky. Had nothing to do with Wayne Gretzky not wanting to be an Oiler. It had everything to do with Gary Bettman and Peter Pocklington. Nothing to do with Wayne Gretzky at all. I could tell you the story. Oh, I could tell you the story. A lot of people don't know the true story behind it, but oh boy, what a story to tell. Let's say McDavid went to Peter Pocklington, said, I will play here for 21 years, making this much money. Pocklington said no. Because his meat business was going out of business. So, when your meat business is going out of business and you own a hockey team, what do? You trade your best player for a shite ton of money, like double figure millions, keeps your meat business going. Now you've put the best player in LA. Why LA though? Why do you think he went to LA? They weren't very good. Because Gary Bettman said that they needed to grow the sport in the States. Where do you put the biggest superstar in the NHL? You put him in the biggest market in the NHL? LA. Mix him up with a bunch of celebrities and a bunch of superstars. You save your league. Think about that for a second. Gretzky doesn't go to LA. We don't have the NHL today. Roll. Nobody's saying he's not. You're not listening. You're stuck. Dino, I don't know how old you are, but you're stuck in the fact that you think that this day and age hockey matters. Ovi's not a better goal scorer. Not a better goal scorer. The goalies suck compared to the goalies back then. I guess you have to be older than 25 to understand the rules of hockey have changed dramatically to help out the skill. Back in the day, you couldn't have a Ziegler standing behind the net doing a Michigan without getting his teeth knocked in by a two-hand stick with no call. Back in the day, you couldn't have McDavid flowing through the neutral zone without a guy two-hand slashing you on the hands, back your legs, cross-checking you up and down the ice, no call. Physically grabbing you and hog-tying you to the ice with no call. McDavid, Ovechkin, Crosby, and all those players couldn't play in the 80s and the 90s. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Just like Gretzky couldn't play in the nowadays speed. Because Gretzky couldn't play the speed. You're asking the wrong guy about multiplication. Oh. I don't know about that. With the equipment they had back then compared to the equipment now, do you realize that Vasilevsky's smaller than most goalies back then? But his equipment? No, it's not dirty if it doesn't get called. I'm just saying, kid. Different rules back then. I've seen Vasilevsky's structure. He is 175 pounds soaking wet. Toothpick turned sideways, disappears. Gretzky was slow, methodical. He thought the game with purpose. That's what's lacking in this day in NHL. Everybody wants to go fast. North, south, fast, 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 fast. They don't know how to slow down and read plays. That's the problem with today's NHL. They don't know how to make better plays. They don't know how to play defensive hockey. That includes McDavid, Draisaitl, and a lot.
Over the right shoulder. Draisaitl between Nicholson and Kapanen to start. Nurse and Stetcher. Darnell Nurse has been even or plus in each of his last 11 games. Put up 6 points.
Just stating facts, man. We're back underway. Second period.
Jack Louie and Chief with you. Another sellout crowd. Rogers Place, 18,347 on the December 9th.
Northern Alberta. Edmonton looking to capitalize on a plethora of home games over this month. But Colson bounces one through. Draisaitl trying to bank it.
Yep.
That stayed out. No victory. Edmonton on the turn.
Better plays, absolutely.
For the Lightning. Draisaitl finds it. Sam made Vasilevsky.
Oh shoot, who didn't come out for the Lightning?
With a clear up the center before it's rocketed back in by Ekholm. We'll have to monitor that Edmonton situation.
Hedman not out for the second period. Oh no, that's going to suck for Tampa.
Victor Hedman, 23 minutes a night, and they're usually airtight. McDavid with a giveaway, and the Lightning muscle it through the neutral zone. Brady point. Checked by Ekholm. Forced Kucherov to give it up. Point
What a play there by Ekholm.
for the Lightning. Kucherov, who came into the night, tied for seventh in the league in scoring with McDavid.
Now you're just being dumb. Like, sorry, you're just being dumb, dude. You're looking for a fight. It's not coming. You're looking for a fight that's not coming for you, buddy. I'm smart like Fox. You're looking to get me riled. It ain't working, man. Jogger is...
Gonzalez, who's taken against the boards by Bouchard, but recovered well, found McDonough. Inexplicably,
Like I said, you must be between 20 and 17 years old. Or 20 and 10. Because it's just... The stuff you say is incorrect, but that's okay. Woo!
good defensive coverage too by Edmonton on this last sequence too. And great point on the entry.
I didn't watch the first game Gretzky played, but I watched his last game
Button tries to find Kucherov.
with New York.
And they are not certain players. A good save by Skinner. Nice little soft pass by Nugent Hopkins. He takes the hit from Geeky and just a little too hard off the boards, and it goes all the way down the ice. With the Lightning waiting 25 games to finally get fully healthy. Kucherov came back a lot of, and then against Vancouver, Sorelli and Chernak.
I guess you had to watch hockey live back then to appreciate how good it was.
Chernak's a big loss for the Tampa Bay Lightning as well. He just does a lot of heavy lifting on the back end for the Lightning. They can't get him in the matchup last year. He is a hard guy to play with, but Victor Hedman coming back to the bench. It's a good sign for Tampa.
Hedman just came back on the bench. That's good. Sucks for the Oilers, but that's good for Tampa. Yeah, I cried. I cried.
The first time Tampa won the cup in the bubble right here in Edmonton against Dallas.
You're wrong about a lot of things. You're wrong in thinking this NHL is better than the past NHL. I don't think so.
He's looking at the matchup out there. Doesn't need to be on the ice. Maybe an equipment with the way he went for a little twirl just to make sure he still had an edge. Here's Glenn Denny. Who would have thought during even this?
Yeah, I don't understand that, Renegade. That's...
Here's Esteban.
I don't understand that, right? People are upset that we booed them. Why?
Denny stapled by Epperson coming over
Boo them. They don't play for the Oilers anymore.
a couple of years ago. Scored for 3.
I expect Kapanen to be booed when he goes to St. Louis.
Jeff Skinner from center ice fires it in deep. Tucked by Vasilevsky off the rash. And turnover Skinner. Located at TSN.
No call, eh, ref? No call. Tripped him.
Referee looking
Huh. Looking right at it, said play on. Yeah, and I get it. I get it. They watch what they watch, right? I get they watch the hockey they watch, and they watch YouTube clips, and they see grainy, black and white, boring hockey. I get it. Just like we did when we were kids, we watched black and white 50s, 60s, and 70s hockey, right? We thought that was boring to watch and hard to watch. I do have a question for the people that are younger, though. What would you guys do with a wood stick? A true wood stick. None of this one-piece composite, two-piece, 70 flex, 80 flex, 90 flex stuff. A true wood stick that has no flex in it. How would you guys shoot that? Pretty much a straight blade wood stick. How would you guys stick handle? How would you guys handle the puck? How would you guys throw backhands? How would you guys take slap shots? No, exactly. Make a fake sword. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, like, I still use a wood stick. I can't slap that shit. You could. I don't think you could pick that shit up. I don't think you guys could actually use a wood stick and just. That's awesome, Trucker. I still watch black and white. I miss watching 70s hockey. Those guys would play hockey at night and work day jobs. That's awesome, Dio. That's awesome. Bar down. I still play with that kind of stick. That's my favorite stick to use is Sherwood's, pure wood. The heavier, the better. Top cheddar. He's playing NHL 25 over here, guys. Yes. Yes, Renegade, I do buy all my gear at 780 Shop. I bought my hat there. I have all my t-shirts, my Tricycle t-shirt, Nugent Hopkins t-shirt, Desharnais t-shirt, Evander Kane t-shirt. Love that place. If I could get them to sponsor us, I would. I definitely would. Your mom keeps cookies at the top shelf? Oh man, I want to come over to your house. Can I come over to your house? I like cookies. You seem like a good person. Just a little young, but you seem like a good person. They're definitely our favorite shop. And I'm glad there's one at Southgate. Canada Post no more, eh? Secret is they might not even be able to recover from this Canada Post. You can refuse it all you want. You can absolutely refuse it all you want, but facts are facts. When they talk about all the best all-time greatest players, what eras come up? Now, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. What eras come up? The 80s, the 90s. Oh man, it is such a nice hat. I cannot disagree with that deal. I cannot disagree. That's what hockey's about. Forming bonds and forming friendships. That's why I miss being a minor hockey league coach. I miss being a minor hockey league player. My fondest memories of playing minor hockey is being in hotels or skating the outdoor rinks. I do have prime. Absolutely. Numbers don't lie, though. Numbers don't lie. The best scoring days were the 80s and 90s. That's where all the best goal scorers are until recently. But you have to understand why I say the hockey was better back then. There was no salary cap. This year, the way hockey is now, it's diluted and it's not good. Oh, absolutely. I agree with you there. Like, it's absolutely a different game. The goalie equipment is far more advanced. The stick and skates are far more advanced. The way the players train is way more advanced. I will say this for the players of now to the players of yesteryear. The players of now put a lot more into their body and a lot more training into what they are doing, into their craft. Players of yesteryear showed up to the rink at game time, had a smoke, had a drink, went to the game. Showed up at the rink, had a drink, had a smoke, played a period. Now, you don't see that. Players in the 80s and 90s used to do lines of white powder on the benches. Absolutely, goalies were shit. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying put those goalies with this equipment, you'd be surprised. Wow. Oh, absolutely, way lighter. I'm jealous of the kids right now playing hockey when I played. My goalie gear weighed more than I did. 12.5 left to go in the second period. 12-8 shots for the Oilers. 1-0 Edmonton. On a goal scored by McDavid, assisted by Draisaitl and Kulak. Patrick Waugh. Martin Brodeur would have stuff to say about that, but Hasek was great. Flexible. Flopped like a fish, but it worked. No, exactly. Exactly. Excuse me. How's that not offside? Absolutely. Those were the top three goalies back then. Brodeur, Roy, and Hasek. Ooh. Absolutely, like it's crazy how the goalie equipment has changed. Nowadays, it's so big and fluffy. I could sit in goalie equipment right now and add another person, which is crazy to say. That's offside. Management problems. So the reason why Cujo didn't stay in Edmonton was because at that time the Oilers had a 10 management ownership group, and 7 of those 10 people were going bankrupt. Go Tampa? Sure. Go to Calgary. Lose there next. Thank you for beating Vancouver, by the way, Tampa Bay. Appreciate that much. Before Daryl Cates bought the Oilers, they were in trouble.
to it in a second as this puck gets out. But when he gives up goals in a game, like you mentioned, 4 goals against in that game, where he was outstanding and he eventually won the game. But he doesn't leave the net. You know, when he gets lit up in a game,
You're welcome.
he wants to take his medicine. You don't see too many goaltenders that are like that.
Oilers Cujo was amazing. Biggest save in playoff goalie history. Absolutely. Well, we got smoked by Dallas before that, too. But he was the main reason we beat Dallas in '97. I stayed up till 2:30 in the morning watching that game. Nice. 2 cross checks that Tampa got away with. Interesting. No, shoot that, Pods. You need to shoot that. I agree with you. Curry was definitely underrated. I loved Yuri Curry. Ekholm shot off the post. Bad giveaway by Bouchard. Of course.
For Jake Gensel, and this game is tied. His 13th of the season and only his 2nd career goal against Edmonton.
Just like that. And a mishandling of a puck, a little bit of a funky bounce. The defense is on there. This is possession by Skinner. It's just one that goes off the body, off the wall. Kucherov.
I don't understand why he makes such bad decisions 95% of the time. Couldn't cover the puck. Couldn't cover the puck. That's not on Skinner. The way the new rules are, he couldn't cover the puck. Epic, the way the new rules are, if he covered the puck, the line that was on had to stay on. 2 of the 4 got switched up. You would have had a really tired 5-some out there. Guess you win the face-off, you get it out. Hindsight's 20/20. Renegade, I don't like the trade for Colorado. And I'm glad the Oilers didn't make that trade because what San Jose wanted in return was Skinner. They didn't want Picard, and I hate to say this, and I hate how dumb, delusional some Oilers fans are thinking. We could have made that trade. Really? You would have traded Picard? You would have traded Skinner for Blackwood? There's a problem with Blackwood that will be exposed in Colorado, and you guys are going to see it like I saw it, like I've been told about. You weren't here when I went on my rant. I have a source inside New Jersey that said Blackwood folds under pressure when he's in a pressure situation to win big games that matter. He doesn't win them. And he specifically said why he's doing so well in San Jose. There's no pressure to win in San Jose. None. And that's... that you're going to find out in Colorado that you gave up Georgiev, who isn't much better than Blackwood. And just like Blackwood, he folds under pressure, but...
of that opportunity.
I don't trade Skinner for Blackwood at any point. Blackwood doesn't play well under pressure. In San Jose, he was expected to give up 4 or 5 goals a game. No pressure, right? Now you go to Colorado where there's pressure to win and be a contender. See what you got. You said Eberle. Don't be sorry. A lot of people wish for him to be gone. He just has to. That's what I'm talking about, Dino. That players don't make the smart plays anymore. It's all about speed. Who was it? Was it the Cappy? Was it Captain? How's it going, Trevor? How you doing, my friend? Podkolzin, Kapanen, or his own man? Draisaitl's goal. Well, that's a good answer for the Oilers, eh? Don't be down by too long against a really good Tampa Bay team. I gotta figure out. By the way, thank you guys for the 150 subs. This one's for you.
quick feed of Kapanen to force him to play that puck a little quicker than he wants to, results in a goal.
2-1 Edmonton. Shots are 13-11 for the Oilers. 7:03 left to go in the second period. Just don't let the next one get it by you. Feed him! Here comes Janmark. McDavid's shot saved by Vasilevsky. And that's a hand pass.
Intended target was Connor Geeky, and a hand pass will be called against the Oilers, and a neutral zone faceoff upcoming in front of the Tampa bench. I said it was cool, like it was actually Darnell Nurse right here as he gets this puck and just zips it up the ice onto the tape. Won't get the assist here, and it's because Vasilevsky's the one that played this puck with the stick afterwards off his own defenseman into the net. But a quick heads-up play, as you just mentioned, Nurse is really playing his best hockey of the season this last stretch. Head up right onto the tape. I mean, that's got to be a hard, accurate pass descended. Draisaitl was heading the defenseman that was up in the play. He came all the way back, and unfortunately for him, bounced off of his shin pad into the net. Off the draw, wrestled back. McDonough.
There. Sorry guys, had to do some behind the scenes stuff. Y'all understand, I hope.
Disrupted by Bouchard, but the cycle broken up at Coleman to McDavid.
2-1 Edmonton, 6 minutes left to go in the second period. 14-11 shots for the Oilers. If you're the Oilers, don't give up another cheesy one. No cheesemos. Make Tampa work for it.
For Paul, trying to protect against Ekholm. Puck dislodged. McDonough does well to hold the zone.
What a save by Skinner.
On Paul by Stuart Skinner flashing out the left pad. And the Oilers bust out McDavid to Bouchard with high shoots and a save made by Vasilevsky. Rebound out to Chafee with Gensel in over the line. Gensel briefly tied.
Yeah, they do.
Draisaitl unties it to
JT Miller was also skating for Vancouver today.
rolling behind.
So whatever was ailing him, he's fixed the problem.
The Edmonton captain has been
Physical in this game.
Radish. Point slapped away from him by Colson.
Oh, Draisaitl overskates it.
Snatched away. And resetting will be Leon Draisaitl.
No, he's not. $9 million. He's 6'7". Perfect. Oh, good save there by Vasilevsky. And held on by Vasilevsky. Like, Nurse would be a perfect $6-7 million guy. He's just not a $9 million guy. I don't care. He's just not $9 million. Anyways, guys, if you guys are late, the Oilers had a first period goal scored by McDavid. Tampa Bay had a second period goal scored by Gensel. And a second period goal scored by Draisaitl. Unassisted goal by Draisaitl, as Vasilevsky popped it off his own teammate. But hey, we take those. Nurse for Norris. Oh, please, no Epic. No, not Nurse for Norris. No, he's not that good. He's improved, but not that much. Love the sentimental though. Draisaitl with a 2-point night. Again, we'll go through the out-of-town scoreboards. Whew. Who can I replace Bouchard with? Boakey. I got a list of players in the AHL that I could replace Bouchard with. Boakey being at the top of them.
Sparks that make the difference. That's Napa know-how.
Well, and Stuart Skinner in a great save here on Nick Paul in the slot on a beautiful little nifty pass by Hagel. Takes it off the wall. Little Karen, but he just spins and puts this straight onto the tape. I mean, you can't have a better grade A than that in the slot. And Paul picks his corner. Left hand save by Stuart Skinner. What a reaction.
Draisaitl going to be chased out of the circle, much to his chagrin. Are they going to keep him in there? Now, he and Hagel be moved out, replaced by Corey Perry. As Draisaitl on a line with Perry and Brown. You'll see that from Chris Knobloch, stealing an extra shift or two from his two-top center.
Or is that too quickly for me to be saying that?
20 goals have either given Edmonton the lead or tied the game. So not only does he lead the league, but it's impactful. And a save made by Stuart Skinner off the tape of Ryan McDonough.
Philip Kemp can also replace Bouchard.
McDonough.
Max Wagner. There's lots of players in the AHL that can replace what Bouchard does. It's hard to replace an Ekholm. Ah! Oh, what a save by Vasilevsky. 4 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 16-15 for the Oilers. Right? What a great meter sometimes. I'm glad they fixed it so it's live and updating itself. Oilers are dominating this game. And I don't use that word lightly, but they've controlled this game pretty much. Start to now, they have definitely controlled play. Had better looks, had better shots. But in the NHL, who could we trade for Bouchard? Nobody I'd really trade for. I'd get rid of a few forwards to help get a defensive shutdown guy for Nurse. Ekholm's with Bouchard. Nurse needs his very own Ekholm. Who would we be talking about in that situation? Huh? There's a guy in Nashville. Thoughts on the Trouba trade? I think the Trouba trade had to get done so that Shesterkin can be the highest paid goalie in the NHL. Otherwise, you're going to lose Shesterkin next year. Sucks for Trouba, and it sucks how the Rangers did it. But that's what happens when players have no trade clauses instead of no movement clauses. Which he had a no movement clause until July 1st of this year. Good on the Rangers, though, trading away for Anaheim. Anaheim's got a good defensive core with Fowler and Trouba back there. That's a team, if they could figure out their offense, could be dangerous. It sucks that Trouba will never come to Canada, but happy wife, happy life. I'll say that to the day I die. Happy wife, happy life. Roman Josi would look good in Oilers blue and orange. Roman Josi is your number one guy with Nurse and have Bouchard and Ekholm on the back end behind him. I'd be all right with that for a year or two. And then both Ekholm and Josi would be retired, obviously. Yeah, they got a big defensive line back there. And we played them 4 times this year. Yeah, they absolutely did, Epic. They did. But hey, they told them, we're going to trade you to this team, or we're going to waive you, and this team's going to pick you up. Where would you rather go, Anaheim or Columbus? I'm going to the Sun.
Bumped at center, but Zach Hyman into a crease. Curled back over. McDavid grappling for puck possession with Kucherov. Won the battle to Nurse.
2-1 Edmonton. 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Sorry, second period. Yeah, they're not making the playoffs. They weren't going to make the playoffs to begin with. I think there's a lot of problems in New York that Igor masks with good goaltending.
Trying to let that shot fly, but well defended by Burks. Kucherov bumps it ahead. Gets over, trying to jab at it. Had it come back to Kucherov.
Yeah.
Now takes a pass from point. And he tried to return it to him. It was intercepted by Nugent Hopkins.
Nashville better start putting their heads together, otherwise a lot of
Muscle free by
firings and trades could happen there.
missed Lilleberg, who had activated. Instead of shoveling down low for Geeky. Now Kucherov, not much on that pass. Nurse bothered him. Nugent Hopkins off the turnover will dump it in, and Edmonton will change. Vasilevsky steers to Lilleberg.
Well, they don't have to eat the contract But they just used that money to give Shishkin $15 million a year. That's a little high for goaltending. $15 million a year for a goalie?
Maybe a 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Center to Canada with a minute to go. The trailer. Boom shot fires and a save. Vasilevsky able to pin it.
Not wrong about that, blatant.
He's got 17 stops tonight and keeps the Lightning within 2-1.
A little extra after this one. Good shot by Bouchard. Good save by Vasilevsky. Second quick on the puck.
Hey, get away with it. Refs aren't going to call it.
By Ekholm. It's Kapanen that breaks it up with a good stick. He's the one that gets the chance by passing it right out to Bouchard.
Smart hockey.
Backhand play, and that's a real good look for Bouchard, who can pick his corners. Vasilevsky way out to stop that puck. But good defense, at least offense on that one.
Face-off win for Nick Paul.
50 seconds left to go in the second period.
Checked by Ekholm.
19-14 shots for the Oilers.
Intercepted by
Well, 2-1 score.
always in the race
Yoshi for Bouchard.
to his defensive play. Briefly scored in 3 straight.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Open ice. McDonough shoves him out wide. Reverse to Draisaitl.
I would not be opposed to that, but if we could keep Bouchard in any deal, that'd be more ideal for us.
Oilers led the Lightning entering the third period in each of their 2 games last year. Looks like that will be the case once again this season. Bouchard, Draisaitl, pop back.
He is. He absolutely is better than Igor.
Gensel in at a time, and then Draisaitl catching a break.
2-1 after 2 around the NHL, brought to you by this guy. Excuse me. 11 games on the schedule. Flames beat the Predators 4-3. The Kings beat the Islanders 3-1. The Flyers beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-3. The Hurricanes beat the Sharks 3-2. The Avalanche beat the Penguins 6-2. The Maple Leafs beat the New Jersey Devils 2-1 in overtime. In the first period with 5 minutes left, the Kraken 0, the Panthers 0. In the first period, 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Blues 2, Canucks 1. Canucks currently on a power play. Halfway through the second period, Utah Hockey Club 1, Minnesota Wild nothing. Here in Edmonton after 2, the Oilers 2, the Lightning 1. And in Winnipeg, 3 minutes left to go in the third period. Jets 7, Blues 1. I didn't stutter. I didn't misspeak. Jets 7, Blues 1. Yeah, ouchies. Oh, I agree, Renegade. I'd much rather have one of those two players too. But we got Bouchard, and that's just kind of what we got to deal with, right? We got to live with what we got. We go with the horse that we drafted. And chemistry matters, and friends of McDavid matters. If you want McDavid happy, you keep his friends around. Ask Darnell Nurse. It's really the only reason why he's still in town. It is what it is, folks. But I'm going to go. I'll be back. Before I do, though, shots are 19-14 after 2 for the Oilers. Face-off percentage, 55% for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 44% for the Oilers. Each team is 0 for 1 on the power play. Hits are tied 9-9. Block shots, 9 for the Oilers, 7 for Tampa. Giveaways, 12 for the Oilers, 11 for Tampa. Takeaways, 3 for Tampa, 2 for the Oilers. We don't see the Tampa Bay Lightning again until February 25th in Sunrise. The Sunshine State. I'll be back. Enjoy the night at the Ritz. Bum, 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 bum. I'm putting on the Ritz. Sorry, guys. I was just watching the intermission there for Bob Stauffer, and he made a good point. Kulak and Nurse are now the IFO factor number 2 line in Edmonton, with obviously Bouchard and Ekholm being the first. Because of how well Nurse and Kulak have been playing together, the Oilers don't necessarily need to go out and get a right shot or a left shot. They can go out and get anybody. It just has to be a top-end defenseman, shut-down guy. There's a few of those out there on crappy teams. Just who would you go after? We're about to get the third period underway. Oilers 2, Lightning 1 in Edmonton on a snowing Tuesday night.
What's it going to take, Louis, for Edmonton to close this one out?
I like what Darnell Nurse said. He said they have to have their tightest period of this game is to close out the Tampa Lightning. But I don't think he means play tight. They can't give them time and space. They have to be coordinated. They have to be giving their sticks. But there has to be movement. Here's some clips where they play real sound defensive hockey. If you watch, stick on puck, body on body, next man in with a stick. Good stick here by Henry. Break it up and get the puck out of your zone. They stood around a little bit too much in the second period. Gave Tampa some chances. This is all good stuff where it has to be a 5-man unit coming back, but there has to be motion and there has to be pressure. And I think Darnell Nurse knows that. When he says the tightest, take that time and space away.
Let's get this win, boys. Finish the third with the lead. Let's get the next one. Let's go up by 2.
The Lightning win the blowout games. They're 9-2 in games decided by 3 or more, but in one-goal games, they're 4-5, and that's where Edmonton is excelling. Tampa's got the great goal differential, but a record very similar to Edmonton's at 14-9-2, Edmonton 15-10-2.
Let's go 16-10-2, Oilers. I know that was a little too close for comfort for you guys, eh? High stick. Hopkins with a nice bat down there. Good bunt.
Attempted for him here by Kucherov. As you heard Craig McTavish say, what a slickest guy in the league. Look at this. Point's gone. He's through. And you're not catching him. I know Darnell Nurse is a really fast guy, but he got just a little step inside. And a good defensive play. Take it.
Some Rammstein going on at the arena. Love that. That should be icing. No, they waved it off. Why? The other player tried.
his way in. Forced out loud by Victor Hedman, who's just 4 games away from surpassing Steven Stamkos as the all-time games played leader in Lightning history. Earlier this year, he passed the great Vinny LeCavalier.
That's icing against Tampa.
In 2004, this is icing against the visitors.
Chip off the boards just inside the line. This will come all the way back to the Lightning. I thought the first one probably should have been icing. Kulak made, in my opinion, a good enough effort to try and get to that puck.
You were a teammate of Vinny LeCavalier.
Part of the reason that he was drafted first overall, or part of it. We were good at
You missed it by a year. Sorry. That actually, I was not trying to set you up for failure that time.
right on the chin. Thanks, partner.
Right on the chin, says Louis.
You missed it.
We didn't talk about we didn't lose a whole lot of games physically, but we weren't that good.
Every once in a while, folks, I inadvertently send Louis into despair. Sometimes I leave it deliberately, but that one was illegal. Oh, here's a steal by Kucherov. For the game.
What a save by Skinner.
Oh boy, that was a sneaky move by Kucherov too. I think that was by design.
Nugent Hopkins slating for McDavid. As Edmonton comes back the other way. Perbix fires one up to Kucherov, who just got stoned on the potential game-time goal. Perbix gets it back from Hagel, heads for the net. Doesn't shoot, now takes a backhander short side.
We're playing pond hockey out here now. 17-14 left to go in the third period. Oilers 2, Tampa 1.
Feeling the pressure from Asimov. Launched up the right inside by Hurst to Paulson. Stetcher absorbs the hit to get it indeed. Again, Asimov plays with an edge. He'll hit you. He gets the opportunity. Done it dangerously. Up the middle, got it through Drysdale. Boy, to see a pitchfork down play by Darnell Nurse to about the third row. With 3 1/4 gone by in the third. See if we can get a look at that Kucherov chance.
This is a slick move. Watch this one. The pressure again by Kucherov turns it over on the hook angle. He tries to fake out Stuart Skinner like he's going to go to the backhand to the forehand, but he leaves it there. He tries to catch it, guessing going across and put this final. You see this as a shitty game, but I mean to have the courage, I want to call it, to do that at the NHL. That's Kucherov for you. And it almost worked. Good save by Skinner.
3 goals and 6 points
For sure.
against the Oilers last year, both Tampa victories. And has an assist on the only Tampa goal tonight.
The old Gordie Howe used to bang the butt into the goaltender and lift the stick up so go 5. I think you might get called for goalie interference nowadays for that.
Yeah, he would.
Asimov. Well, he was playing with a glorified log.
No question about that. He was as good left as he was right.
Shot in by Asimov. Snared by Skinner. Left on the deck for Emerson. Boy, did he get popped by Harris.
Tampa can hit. They got a group full of hitters.
It back to the onrushing Bouchard. 4 minutes have elapsed here in the third period. Edmonton 2, Tampa Bay 1. Lead pass, Hedman. This is going to be icing against Tampa.
Icing is Tampa again. 15:47 left in the third period.
Tonight's Oilers Holiday Homestand 50-50, presented by Rogers, is in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation's Every Kid Deserves a Shot initiative. The jackpot is currently just a hair below $200,000 in climbing fast. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50.
Bouchard, strong play on the line, keep it in. Try to set up, check by Point. Dug out. Trying to take a quick shot. Hyman, as you had McDavid, Drysdale, and Hyman out there for an offensive zone draw. Instead, Point the other way from Tampa. Fine defensive work from McDavid. 3-on-2 Edmonton. Ekholm jumps up, rolls one toward Vasilevsky, left it for him. Now looks up ice, angles a pass just out of reach of Kucherov. And icing is the call as Bouchard had the
Icing is the call. Interesting on that. I wouldn't have called that icing, but
Brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home of no
payments, no interest for 1 year. Well, Nikita Kucherov is sniffing here in this third period. He's taken off a few times already. John Cooper felt that probably shouldn't have been icing, as it came right back and was played by Skinner. Before he kind of broke that plane to the hash marks, it looked like, but it was a hard pass count off the wall. Kucherov was gone, just missed him. But something Edmonton has to be aware of. They're looking to stretch up.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Again, especially the top line of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
They're trying to get the right players for Tampa on the ice. Kucherov thought he beat Bouchard back to the spot. I thought at live speed Bouchard had enough of the inside track to get in there. So here you go with Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman out there. Draisaitl wins the face-off. Ekholm across to Bouchard, and now McDavid tracked by Rash. Drops it off. Draisaitl shot off the side of the net. Rebound whacked away by Hedman. Hyman was there, but Hedman intercepted and cleared out to Kucherov. Nudged ahead.
That's a lot of hooking Kucherov gives that Oilers player.
Hyman will leave it. Gensel able to pester. Moser tried to sling it to him, but Gensel was able to toss that one all the way out to the Oilers blue line.
Left direct, good sticks on both sides.
5 and 1 half gone by here in the third period. Edmonton trying to gut out.
Oh, Edmonton is playing that lazy game again. They're playing keep a puck away, but they got to pressure. They can't just sit back. The Oilers don't play well in sit back mode. They got to be in attack mode. Here we go.
Offensive zone, and Draisaitl using the screen of break point doesn't miss by much on that one there. Jake Gensel with a nice defensive play here to backtrack on Draisaitl and break that one up. Good sticks on both sides. And Gensel, you know, one of the things you don't realize, he comes back, he's got such a good stick defensively.
Face-off win, Henry against Luke Wendell. Stuart Skinner. And Nurse's pass was deflected up and out of play. A face-off will come in the Edmonton zone when we come back. 6 minutes gone in the third. Edmonton up 2-1 at home.
Okay, Jimbo, go Bolts. All right. Do I gotta change the intermission music to something more upbeat? I can get some Rammstein going for the intermission. Du hast. I hate when I'm right. You know, I hate when I'm right, but I also love when I'm right at the same time. We'll be going live roughly 10 minutes after the game is over.
Canada Cup, 8 Oilers were on that team. He told the story how Larry Robinson, the captain, said at a team event, no Oilers on this team, no Canadians, no Islanders, we are Canada. And that really brought the team together. He also said, as you know in the league, Jack, when it comes to Canada in hockey tournaments, they're not in it just to play, they're in it to win.
Now, gee, I must say, that was 7 years after Herb Brooks's Who Do You Play For line, with the Americans rattling off their universities. So,
Well, Jack, I should quickly add, it was just a couple of months before that, the Oilers had beat the Islanders. There was that immense rivalry between the two, and while, as we know, it's a little more player-friendly now, it wasn't back then. And he said that speech by Larry Robinson just really brought them together, understanding that we're not on our NHL teams, we're representing the country. He also said that back then, they had a 2-week training camp in September and 2 weeks of exhibition games. You know that's not the case for Brendan Hagel and the rest of Canada when they get set for the Four Nations face-off.
Yeah, that is 72 hours. That's an excellent point, G. I mean, back then, the game, of course, it's summertime, so you have a 2-week camp. Yeah.
Get to know the guys, get to kind of like each other from your season rivalries and play for your country.
I agree. One more.
This one is just going to be an absolute sprint. It's essentially a 7-game tournament.
What a play by Hyman. Unfortunately, couldn't keep up to it.
And there's 2 teams going to play 4 games. The other will just play 3. Here's Victor Hedman. Don't sleep on Team Sweden while you're at it.
Yeah, Sweden's going to be really good at the Four Nations Cup. I have Sweden winning in the whole thing, actually.
Tie this game up for a second time tonight. McDonough rattled one back behind the net for Hayden. Through one check, able to pass out the boards. Boozer, a snapshot, and that sailed on. Gave off the boards to McDonough. Hold it down low. Kucherov double teamed. Tampa's leading scorer guy who put up 144 points last year. Everyone remembers McDavid's on and says, well, Kucherov had 100 as well.
Skinner standing tall. Let's go, Stu. 12 and a half left to go in the third period. 2-1 Edmonton. Shots are now 20-18. After the second period, they were 11-7 in that period for Edmonton, but come on, Kulak, get on your horse.
The American League, and that's Tampa. I mean, they're so deep for so many years. A lot of these guys have ripened. And Salmas and Schaefer, 3 full years in the American Hockey League before getting any sort of taste.
And I think there's a penalty. This is a high stick on Puck goals.
Good call, ref. Power play Oilers.
We've talked about it before. They put the right ingredients in their lineup. They know exactly what they need, and who's going to play the style of game they play as Puck goals and getting looked at by TD4s on the bench.
Bridge in the nose, maybe.
Kind of happened just as he came over the offensive blue line. Going to be 2 as how the hands go up with the official. So this is actually that little tip right there to the hard cam off the stanchion and bounce right back to Kucherov. This is nothing at all. That's a great redirection on the shot pass by Hagel. Redirection, and here's the high stick right there on the flyby. It's Jakey. We're just talking about him getting the lineup as he flies by Puck Colson.
Gotta get a goal here.
2 minutes over.
Gotta get a goal here.
Opportunity here for Edmonton to really extend the lead here and give themselves a little breathing room as Tampa's pushed to this third. It's actually in the teeth, yeah. I thought it was nose, but it's teeth.
Yeah, I thought Bridge in the nose at first as well. McDavid able to step up and win the faceoff. The Oilers' prior power play went by without even a shot on net. Here's Nugent Hopkins over to McDavid. Far side. Vasilevsky rebound, scooting wide, and then fired out of play to the Tampa bench. I don't think we'll see the late game here.
Yeah, I think the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning, good movement here. It's a strong move by Draisaitl. He's getting double teamed in this corner. The skates to get that puck out of harm's way. McDavid, typically where Draisaitl has a real good chance here. Nice pass by Nugent Hopkins. I mean, he threads this through, and he tries to go up over top of the shoulder. Vasilevsky catches a big chunk of it with the arm.
Terrific save. Here's McDavid giving another opportunity. That one brushed off the stick by Moser. Draisaitl out.
Come on, Oilers gotta score here. Put this game out of reach.
Instead, gives it up. McDavid and roll off the stick. Then off the pads of Vasilevsky. And what a play by Moser. To one-handed and into Hagel. And now it's a 2-on-2. Hagel coughed it up, then got it back. Then threaded it through for Edmonton. Charging in against Skinner. Forcing.
Do they have all their best players play their PK too? That's insane.
Be careful not to play that in the forbidden zone. Skinner lifted the stick at the right
Yeah, I don't understand how that wasn't a 4. The guy's teeth were cut. Oh, well. Just a 2-minute. Ah. 43 seconds left to go in the Oilers' second power play. Looking better than the first one, but still 10.5 left to go in the game. Oilers hanging on by 1. Hedman's out the entire PK. So if he's out the entire PK, that means he's got to rest, right? My light went off again? I don't know. Gremlins, ghosts. Definitely ghosts. Halloween is over, man.
Still 13 seconds left as a result of that getting out of play as Chafee prepares to come out of the box. We approach the midway point of this third period. Edmonton still hanging on to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
Does clear. The Oilers get 3 shots on that power play, but fail to convert. Tampa's hanging around here, 2-1. Hurst shoots it in, Chafee out of the box. Jessica cuts inside. Quick chance. Rebound and an open net. Corey Perry bouncing puck. Chipped it over. Hot time by McDonough. Came free, and now after it, Campbell did not get down. Henrique would not let him escape, and now Tampa does bust out. It's Henry. Waiting. Moving it out to Victor Hedman. Looks for a lane.
Hedman's still out there, eh? Wow. Was he going to play 50 minutes a game? 9 minutes left to go in the third period. Shots 23-18 for the Oilers. Ooh.
Determined not to let up. Point reverses to Rash. Trying to spin inside on Yambar. Unsuccessful in that endeavor. Emerson lost it briefly along the boards. Kucherov gave it to Draisaitl, who did not get it out. Rash able to sneak through Draisaitl. When he tried to feed Point, he was taken out by Yambar. But now Draisaitl will clear with help from the aforementioned Yambar. Connor Brown. Pressure from Hedman.
Halloween was last month. Woo! What a play there. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that too either. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, Oilers are holding on. Holding on, holding on. Good or bad? I don't know. Guess we'll wait and see. One more, eh? One more goal. One or two things. One more goal, or keep the pressure all the way in Tampa's zone for the rest of the game.
Well, it's the goal by Connor McDavid with the first save by Vasilevsky. Huge shot up to McDavid. This is really early in the first period. Tries to go to the backhand, just an excellent save by Vasilevsky. Doesn't bite this time around, though. McDavid shot out of the cannon right down the middle. Nice pass by Drysdale. That time it goes to the forehand, elevates up over top of the blocker. That made it 1-0 back in the first period.
35 kilometers an hour coming at you.
And he was kind of thinking he was going to go backhand again. Oh, he did it back quickly to the forehand. And the game within the game, the scorers and the goaltender. 4 breakaways for Edmonton in this game. 2 by Drysdale, 2 by McDavid. Vasilevsky stopped 3 of the 4.
Here it is. 8 minutes left in the third period. Come on, Nurse.
Pedestrian shot clock numbers tonight. 24-18 in favor of Edmonton thus far. Still 8 minutes remaining. Remember, Tampa twice last year came back from third period deficits to beat Edmonton.
I'd love some pressure and goals, absolutely. Keep the puck in this end, the Tampa zone.
Here's McDonough.
Get the wave out of frickin' Edmonton, please.
McDonough given another chance. Will skate up to Glendening. Quickly driven back the other way by Stetcher. Corralled and brought up by Perkins. Trying to drag his way through Stetcher. Unsuccessful in that bid. Nugent Hopkins will carry behind his own net. Started up the right-hand side for Yanmark. Out of the reach of McDavid. Played by Geeky. Lilleberg shoots it in. Skinning ahead. Serves it up for Ekholm. McDavid located the puck. Swung it to the activating Bouchard.
7 minutes left to go in the game. Ah.
McDavid had it broken up.
Had to try. Vasilevsky behind the net. He had to try and force that pass.
Gonsalves got it out safely. Vasilevsky with a bit of a misplay there. Rash able to field that flawlessly. And the drop off Kucherov. Jamming it through with great point alongside, but Colson stays strong on the puck. Reversed by Ekholm. Hacked at by Kapanen. Held in briefly by Point. Gets it, keeps it alive. Finds Kucherov. Comes out of the corner. Fires a pass. Edmonton trying to send it. That's broken up by
Big play by Ekholm.
Kucherov.
Woo!
Rebound Rash. Center pass broken up. Ekholm one time.
Oh, what a block by Kapanen. Take those blocks. Let's go.
As the steam starts to disappear, Kapanen back skating, disrupts Point, and with help from Drysdale, forces it back to
6 minutes left to go in the game. 2-1 Edmonton.
To stop the play, it resulted in that chance down low, but then he got in the way of that big shot by Edmonton and paid the price for the block.
Nick Paul able to keep it alive against Darnell Nurse. Down low Perkins for the hulking Paul, fires a pass to Lilleberg, and now they didn't realize how much room he had. Through a blind pass,
Ah,
he'll try to work his way around Brown.
we're just standing still in the Oilers zone now.
And lofted back through the middle to
That's icing against the Oilers. Tired group.
without a great deal of pressure.
God damn it.
Download the new Play Alberta Sportsbook app today.
Tampa starting to buzz in this third period, just looking for the equalizer. Hedman with a good chance taken away from his countryman, Matthias Ekholm. Those two are going to represent.
Yeah, Northern, thank you for being here. You're such a trooper.
Look unbelievable. The big block by Kapanen right there pays the price, gets in that lane.
You guys are all amazing.
Been a good chance on them.
Amazing, I tell you.
May not play together much 5-on-5, but
Huge face-off win by the Oilers.
here's Kuda. Chipping it in for Perry, trying to center, broken up by Hedman. McDavid wanders over, but his cross ice delivered the zone.
Whew.
McDavid punches it through Hermits. Heading over to shovel it up to Kucherov. Brady Point trying to find that puck. Eventually backhands it over to Hedman, but he's
4.5 left to go in the game. Oilers 2, Tampa 1. Shots are 24-18 for the Oilers. Oilers now have pressure in the Tampa zone.
Point draped all over him.
Hyman battling in the corner. Hopkins. And out the zone it goes. That's okay. We'll play in the neutral zone. They can't score from the neutral zone. You wouldn't think.
Defended by Moser. And now McDonough. Moser, lead pass. A little bit behind. Asimov. And now against Emerson. Drove to the net. Trying to go cross.
Ah, good play there by Emerson, though.
To maybe use the pads of Skinner for a rebound.
Yeah, you're trying to put that pass across. Good read by Stetcher.
Let's go. You guys aren't funny with your wave.
Fork down low. Off the side.
Funny people. Funny people.
Henry didn't get it out initially. Emerson does. Back through center. Tucked by McDonough. Taken by Henry. With an escape.
3.5.
Right lays it off to Yanmark, who spins and gives it
Oh no, Yanmark, you gotta make sure.
well defended. The blue line by Kulak. Jeff Skinner on the block. Four-player pile up in front of the Edmonton bench. Skinner dislodges.
Let's go, boys. Keep it in the neutral zone. Neutral zone, offensive zone. They can't score from not in your zone. Yes, we are. Yanmark, Draisaitl. Should have shot it. Should have shot it. Of course, the Oiler player blows a wheel. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Cabinet shot saved by... You guys are funny with the wave. You guys are funny. It's funny because you guys do it because you know I'm not a fan of it. But you do it anyway. That's what family does. We know it bugs you, so we do it. You guys are awesome. Drink my tea. We win this, we're on a 4-game heater. These guys are joining us late. First period goal scored by McDavid, assisted by Draisaitl and Kulak. Second period, Gensel ties it up at ones. Not 5 minutes later, Draisaitl unassisted makes the score 2-1, and that's how we sit. Oilers have had 2 power plays. They're 0 for 2. Tampa has had 1 power play, 0 for 1. Now that you get it, got it good and understood, Oilers up by 1 late in the third period, holding on for dear life to get this streak going. Oilers' next game will be against the Minnesota Wild on Thursday in Minnesota, before coming back home to take on the Vegas Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers on the 14th and 16th. Not bad. Not a bad schedule for the Oilers. Every other night.
Stuart Skinner's been there to make the saves. A few leads from distance, but then as you'll see, the Lightning starting to find their way into the middle of the ice. Good shots, good deflections with the screen in front. This one by Paul, the second period dandy save. And the redirection we just saw, that's a tough save to change. In that motion and the breakaway by Kucherov, who tried that move that he's tried many times before to try and slip it through the 5-hole in the fake deep.
That's icing against Tampa.
Icing against Moser. Skinner in his last 5 starts now. When you're playing the save percentage right around 95. Starting to feel it.
Ooh.
Period by period. And again, that's also indicative of what Lukey was just talking about. This has been an airtight game for the Oilers defensively for the most part.
And they need one. They need a game like this up against a high-quality opponent. And
It's such a good showing team.
look at that game in Vegas. They lost 1-0 1-0 on a fluky goal. It's been starting to build for them playing a complete game that got them to the Stanley Cup final last year in Game 7. They haven't given Tampa a lot, but they're going to need to hang on here as Tampa's going to push.
Well, 13 of Edmonton's 15 wins have come when the Oilers have scored at least 4. This would be
Icing against the Oilers. There's really nothing going on, folks. A lot of icings.
Book your hotel through Edmonton's best hotels. You'll get up to $225 in rewards in cash, meal, or gas cards.
Empty net. Tampa.
utilizing the extra attacker here with 2
Let's go Oilers.
6 on 5. Kulak after the icing call. Watching as Nick Paul takes the draw.
Oilers lose the face-off, though. That's not good. 6 on 5 Tampa, 2:20 left to go in the third period. 2-1 Edmonton, shots 25-18 for the Oilers. But big save by Stu Skinner. Woo! Oh man, Trucker, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But thank you for being here, man. You're amazing.
As that one gets through, Paul just doesn't pick it up to get the redirection, but it goes right by him. There's not a lot of space, and he snatches that one with the
I see 3-1.
So now Draisaitl out there, Ekholm and Bouchard.
I would love to see 3-1.
Nugent Hopkins to close it out for Edmonton. Another face-off win for Tampa. And then one time ripped by Kucherov for the save to Hansel. Back to the point, Edmonton net empty. 2 minutes to play. Edmonton 2, Tampa Bay 1. Kucherov another.
Well, there's 2 minutes left to play in the game. Puck is at center ice.
Hopkins trying to settle that.
Victor Hedman, who's played 30 minutes, probably closer to 40. Whoa, Draisaitl got his own teammate there. It hit Paul Coffey. Heads up, coach.
I think everyone avoided that. Maybe it bounced off the left elbow of Paul Coffey.
Oh, and Coffey's like, I'm tough. I block shots for a living.
Here's the pressure I'm talking about. Before this puck gets down to the corner, Kucherov, Ekholm with a good pressure.
There you go, Quebec tomorrow.
Wall, it's out of harm's way. You stand there and give them
Going farther and farther east, but
to make a play, they're going to make a play. And Edmonton's been real solid in that throughout this game. Getting
I couldn't do what you do, man. I couldn't be away from home for that long.
The neutral zone faceoff. Vasilevsky returns. Tampa will gain possession off the draw. And Henry draws a tripping call.
That's not a call.
Timeout and set up what will be a 6-on-4 to tie the game.
Yeah, Nugent Hopkins just getting that stick in there.
All right.
Face-off, and just bulldozes himself through. And Edmonton just, I think, just kind of keeps going through the stick here. You're going to see the swing with the stick right there. And yeah,
We've seen worse not called.
swing for Nugent Hopkins. It misses
Okay.
when it comes back, it gets right into the skates ahead and takes the big man down.
Shouldn't he be called for embellishment on that?
Just keep plowing through to try and gain possession into the zone, and he draws the call. So with 1:42, a power play for the Lightning.
Tampa stole just enough time there to not use its timeout. Cooper's reasoning probably
You're not wrong, Lubo. You're not wrong. He's been everywhere.
potentially a minute 42 span. So Gensel will take the face-off.
Gensel takes the face-off against Adam Henrique.
And he's going to fire up the left-hand side.
Hey, best part about this, the Oilers can just dump the puck down the ice and not get icing calls.
What you do here is short-handed. You can't ice the puck at will. So that's
1.5 left to go in the third period. 1:40 left to go in the power play.
bumps it off the glass and out.
Hey, an Oilers player just got tripped. No call. Imagine that.
15 to go. Edmonton 2, Tampa Bay 1. Here's Hayden. Through the angle. Out there with Henrique, Coleman, Todd Emerson. Curls his
1 minute left to go in regulation. 1 minute left to go in regulation. Empty net for Tampa. 6-on-4.
Gensel slides it in front, deflected out Kucherov. Now Hedman. Point loading up Kucherov. Pass through. Snapshot blocked. Net is empty. Yanmark banks it off the wall.
What a smart play by Yanmark. 40 seconds left to play in the regulation.
40 seconds to go. Finish at Rogers Place with
Oilers will be on the penalty kill for the remainder of the game.
Defending at center, Kucherov works his way through, dishes off to Hagel. Defended by Nurse down low, but pulls and races over. Can't clear initially.
Can't clear because it bounces off the ref's shin.
Puck to the middle of the ice, tipped wide of the Edmonton net.
20 seconds.
Up to the point for Victor Hedman. Slides it across for Point. In front, redirected, saves.
10 seconds. What a save by Skinner. Hit with a high stick. Hagel, shut the fuck up. No goal. No goal. 2-1 Edmonton. Oilers win. Oilers win. Let's go Oilers.
I thought he got a piece of that one shot from the slot. I believe it was Hagel. And then there was certainly a few sticks that were up in the air. They're going to have a little conversation here. Let's take a look at this here. Good pressure by Edmonton. This is excellent penalty kill. With 6 men on the ice for the Lightning. They make this play. It's a beautiful backhand pass. Hagel with the shot. His puck comes up over top. I mean, there's a crowd there. It's hard to tell where that puck went, but what a save initially right there.
That's it with a high stick. It doesn't matter that you hit it forward or backward. You hit it with a high stick, you dipshit.
Oh, that's really hard to tell. I mean,
And the puck never crosses the line.
good luck trying to find that one. No question it's a high stick. There was a goal like this in the game.
Yeah, no high. You can't hit with a high stick, dipshit.
It was off the glove.
The puck was fucking clearly above the net.
Sent it into the net and counted. It wasn't considered off the glove or hand of Jake Gensel. And this one similar. This is a high stick. No question if it's not there. It will be reviewed. Now the question is, can you see it? Does the puck on the line?
You can't even see the puck cross the line. If you call this a goal, you're a joke in Toronto.
That's the question. The Lightning think across the line. They put their hands up. Obviously, they're going to. They're around the net. But if you watch this, it comes from behind the net. It's Nick Paul that touches this with a high stick.
High stick.
It then ends off on Nurse. I mean, I can't read the puck.
Are you just guessing that the glove, does he grab it with the glove, and can you emphatically say that he gets it with the glove and pulls that from beyond the goal?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you can see the puck bounce down. On that angle, it bounces down. And does he keep it from crossing the line here?
But has it been guided by his glove and having already broken the plane? That's what you've got to figure out.
Oh, boy. Good luck. Good luck.
I don't see no puck there. Where are you going to see the puck? You know what? That's where my thing that I have said for the last 2 years, put a little dot on the puck. Put little sensors in the goalpost. Every time the puck drops the line, the goalpost lit up. It's a goal. You can clearly see it goes across the line. That's no goal. If they call it a goal, the league is a joke.
Here's the call.
Yeah, buddy! Good job, Chris Paul. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy.
Honestly, you can't see it. I don't see anywhere in those replays where
Don't hit it with a high stick, and that wouldn't have been an issue.
physically all the way across the line. You can guess.
Yeah, that's right, Cooper. Bitch about it. Bitch about it. Keep bitching.
I don't know. Did he play? Did he put his hand over top the crease? That's a penalty shot. If you
See,
see
what Cooper's saying is he grabbed it
that's
from
what I'm saying.
behind
That's a
the
penalty
goal.
shot. If you put your hand over the puck in the crease. So, real good.
They have it in soccer. Why can't we have it in the NHL? In soccer, they know when the ball goes across the line.
Actually bringing the face-off outside the zone here. With 8.6 to go, Louis. Tampa needs a draw.
Let's go!
Kucherov too far for Brady Point.
Hold the zone. 3, 2, 1. Oilers win! Oilers win! Play the ball, baby! Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, what a game, what a game. Thank you all for being here. Whew. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. As always, we'll be doing a live post-game reaction in about 10 minutes. I just got to get some things set up, get some stats set up, go through it. Be sure to join us. We'll see you guys in 10. Thank you guys for being here. Again, thank you for 150. That's just a stepping stone. That's just milestone 1. Let's get to 2. Let's get 250. Let's get 3. Let's get 350. Let's get 5. Once we get to 500, ooh boy, the perks we can do. Ooh boy. Any whoosies. See you guys in 10 minutes. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you don't join us for the live, absolutely check the replay out. Worth it. Love you guys. Deuces.